Mpumalanga ANC Secretary, that's Muzi Chirwa, says the step-aside rule must be reviewed before the policy conference later this week, in fact this weekend. He was speaking on the sidelines of the two-day Provincial General Council in Manzana. Newzroom Afrika's Mweli Masilela caught up with him and filed this report.
The Provincial General Council of the ANC here in Mpumalanga is currently underway. Delegates as well as members of the Provincial Executive Committee and members of the National Executive Committee coming together here to consolidate the policy positions of the ANC here in the province ahead of the National Policy Conference as well as the National Elective Conference of the ANC. Let me bring in the Secretary of the ANC here in Mpumalanga, Muzi Chirwa, just to find out as to what is it that they've discussed so far. Mr. Chirwa, there's been quite a number of issues on the table. If you can just brief us about the progress that has been made in terms of the issues raised, especially on the issue of the step-aside policy. We understand that it's one of those issues that will feature prominently here.
Thank you very much, Mweli and viewers. We are so fortunate as the Mpumalanga province, flowing from our 13th provincial conference, that the issues of policy in the ANC we have taken out from our policy, our provincial conference. At this point in time, we are focusing on all the policy area as given to us by our National Executive Committee. In this discussion today, we have just received the discussion on the balance of forces as well as the organizational renewal. At this point in time, we are receiving presentation by Comrade Aaron Motsoaledi on the issues of peace and stability and issues around international relations. From this point, we'll be moving to commissions, wherein we'll be discussing all matters that will be required for us to present at a national policy conference for consideration by the national conference in December this year. But for now, issues around step-aside have not yet arisen. Remember, we're still going to commission. Tomorrow, we are very much optimistic that we'll be having our plenary, wherein we'll be consolidating all the matters that will be raised by delegates in this PGC.
Have you started preparations for the National Elective Conference, and what can we expect from Mpumalanga, considering the fact that there's been concerns about unity? Will Mpumalanga be going to that particular conference united as a province?
Much appreciated. Yes, for the National Policy Conference, we are already there. Next week, this week, Thursday and Friday, we'll be in Johannesburg up until Sunday. We're also preparing for our 55th National Conference. Mpumalanga province, as it is expected, we are building around the program of unity and renewal of the ANC, as it is a program that we adopted in our 54th National Conference. It is highly expected that our delegation, ourselves as leadership, will be focusing on uniting our members and also ensuring that delegation from other provinces are united on the perspectives of the ANC, especially on the issues that are on policy, so that we can really take on policies that will take our country forward, take the movement forward as well.
All right, thank you very much for talking to us. That's Muzi Chirwa. He's the secretary of the ANC here in Mpumalanga. Well, saying that they've already started preparing for both the National Policy Conference as well as the National Elective Conference of the ruling party, and working also towards uniting the ANC in the province. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mweli Masilela in Manzana, Mpumalanga.